We can see that I have used, developed and challenged conventions from different media packages. I will now look at my website to see whether I have used, developed or challenged the conventions. To start with, I will look at the conventions I have followed on my own website. When looking at the layout of my website, we can see that I have used elements from both of the websites in my textual analysis. For example, the Kittlehood website uses the same tagline style that I have used, while also using a pull quote along the left hand side middle area of the page. I decided to do the same thing, as I wanted the focus to be on the pull quotes to show audiences that the film has gained good reviews and is reputable. Another feature I used was the use of the navigational bar being towards the bottom of the page, and then having a billing block information underneath it. I decided to add the navigational bar at the bottom of the page, as I felt the top of the page website should be kept clear for the title of the film, as this is the focus. As viewers looked down towards the bottom of the page, they could clearly navigate about where they wanted to go, whether about cornered, the trailer, the synopsis of the film, cinema listings, the cast and crew, downloads, soundtrack. When looking at my Bullet Boy poster, we could say that I have slightly challenged conventions, as they have placed the title of their film in the middle of the page. However, this is generally unconventional for all websites, as generally the title of the film will be towards the top of the page. Again, with Kittlehood, very dark and gloomy colours have been used. I again wanted to represent this, therefore I took my images again in a dark and gloomy environment. By doing this, I am portraying the correct genre of social realism. By using these dark colours, aggression is portrayed, and this is what I wanted to portray most of all, especially with the image I have chosen. When looking at my poster, we can see that I have used the same institutional logos as Kittlehood. I have decided to do this as it gives my poster a professional and reputable look. On the Kittlehood poster, we can see the use of many different features, for example, where you can text a number to get additional information. I decided to challenge this convention, as I wanted my poster to have my website to have a clear, professional look. I did not want it to be overcrowded and try to appeal to a younger audience. Instead, I left clear, precise tabs and just precise information that would be needed for viewers. My target audience is not very young children. They are teenagers in the sixth form age group. Therefore, I did not want to give a childish look. I wanted to give a mature and clean look. When looking at the image I have used, we can see that mise-en-scène again has been thought about, as I used a baseball bat again, although this time he is swinging the baseball bat towards the camera. This portrays narrative and also portrays the social realism genre. When looking at the Kittlehood poster, we can see that the same image has not been used. Therefore, I have used this convention, as I also changed my image. I decided to do this as I thought using the same image would bore audiences. By using a different image, I am keeping viewers entertained and slowly telling them more about the narrative. However, I have used the same character and he is wearing all the same costume. By doing this, I am creating a sense of consistency and house style. It also relates my media package from the website to the poster to the trailer. This would ensure that even if my poster is just seen at a glance, the use of the effective title, the effective image that relates both on the website and the poster, it'll be easy to tell that these are media products for the film Cornered. When looking at the website I have created, we can again see the use of the release date. I have added these both on my poster and my website, as I felt it was vital information and did not want to keep this information from my audiences. When looking at the release date, I have positioned it towards the left bottom of the page, although I have emphasized it by using all capitals. By doing this, it is clearly visible, and if audiences wanted to know when the film came out, they could easily find it by looking at the website. When looking at my website, we can see that I have followed the convention of focusing on the soundtrack and allowing music to play when first coming onto the website. On the bottom left hand corner of my website, we can see a music toggle switch. This allows viewers to control the website and view it the way that they wish to. We can also see the bar along the bottom of the page that tells us about the music that will be featured in the film. Here we can see I have used artists Infamous, Josh Newman, Ghetto Spirits, Immortal Bars and many more. All of the names that I have come up with can be linked to a grime, social realism genre. I did this so that my narrative and genre were clearly portrayed. We can say in a way that I have developed conventions. For example, when looking at the Kilthood website, we can see quotes that go across the page automatically, and when looking at the Bullet Boy poster, we can see the use of quotes along the bottom. I have decided not to do this. Instead, I have added 2 clear reviews with stars towards the left hand side of my page. I added these as I thought it would be beneficial, as it was also done with my poster. By doing this, I am creating consistency while also informing viewers about the film. I wanted my media product to be consistent, therefore I used the same quote on my poster and website. These will also be visible in my trailer. Again, when looking at the image I have taken, we can see that I have developed conventions in a way, as I have not used a typical layout of a skyline or urban area. Instead, I have used a brick wall. I decided to do this so enigma is created, although I did use the convention of using gloomy, dark colours to represent a social realism feel. We could also say that in a way I have developed the conventions of using social networking sites, as when Kilthood and Bullet Boy came out, social networks may have not been as popular. However, now they are definitely a key aspect of promoting media. Therefore, I have added a sign for both Twitter and Facebook in the bottom right hand corner of my page, so that they are clearly visible for users to access if they wish to. When looking at the Kilthood poster, we could say that I have challenged conventions, as we can see that there is no billing block, although on my poster I have contained the billing block. I decided to do this because with a small social realism film like Cornered, it would be beneficial to have the names of the actors, producers and the people who have created the music, so that they all feel involved and it still gives it the same consistent professional look. I have again only used a single character image on my website. I did this for the same reasons that I did on my poster. I wanted to create a sense of enigma while also trying to explore the narrative. When looking back at my media product, one thing that I could improve is having maybe an ensemble cast on my poster and website. For example, when looking at the Kilthood website, there is an image of the DVD cover with the whole cast on it. This clearly tells viewers about who is in the film and what it is about. I could do this next time, for example using the bad rival gangs that are visible in the trailer of my film.